And we're back with MyTeam Unlimited Action. This is legit the best game that I have had in all of 2K. He's got a solid squad. I've got a solid squad. It's kind of shitty start. I was trying to set my defense up, and I was not paying attention then to the fact that Eaton was breaking through, but it'll be okay. It'll be a while before we score anyways, because it takes me a minute to kind of get in the flow of things. I just come over from FIFA. See, open, yeah, I'm late on the free throw, but it's a layup, man. It's open layup, like, getting lucky. This is going to be a two-part video. Couldn't fit the entire thing into 20 minutes, because it took about 30 minutes for the whole thing. So if you are not interested in the first half of the game, quarters 1 and 2, then just go straight to part 2. Watch quarters 3 and 4. If you're only interested in the exciting part, just worry about the fourth quarter. But it's a great game because we start off terribly, and so this is a great example of why you just don't quit. Because I even said to my boy I was talking to at the time, well, this is going to be a forfeit. And that's coming up pretty soon, you'll notice. Like, you won't be able to hear me say it, I have that blocked off. But you can tell where I'm probably thinking, this game is probably over. But we're not off to a great start. He's the 217 club wearing the Suns jersey. He's not 100% sure. That's just a terrible inbound. You could see that Eaton had it covered. We'll send him to the line. We're home, so we can do some screen shaking. We can just hope that Eaton can't make a free throw. But he does. And we've got a lot of similar players. And we've got some different ones as well. And it's just early. I'm not really paying attention. To be honest, the last few people I played with, that's like in rhythm, stepping into it, light contest, a little bit late. Like we're not hitting anything. But don't worry, we will. He starts doing some cheeky double teams. He's probably one of the more aggressive players that I've actually played against. Pretty surprised I didn't get a foul there, and there's moments in time where it just throws me off, but it's just like, get a board, we need that, and then, like, if Dirk misses that, Dirk's not missing that, so it's not looking great off the start. Our offense is doing nothing. Bibby can't get anything going. Like, everything's just kind of not in a good spot. Sloan gets wide open, and he should splash that all day, and it just rims out. What's she gonna do? Another wide open shot that just doesn't go down. But if we keep taking good shots, we should be good. And I just kind of thought he'd kick back out and shoot again. He didn't. Instead, he gets the wide open Harden, who went around the world twice and back and still found home. So now I'm thinking, this is looking over. But we get a foul. We might be able to get points on the board in the first quarter. That's a good sign. Bibby's got the good rating, so you can be a little early. I've noticed on free throws this year, too. It's almost better to be just a hair early than a hair late. Late brick out a lot more than early does. It seems like being just that little bit early is always better than that little bit late. And it's been a while since I played a 2K. Maybe that's always been true. And, that's just dirty. If he didn't green like that, then I don't know why that one. He didn't get contested, but, like, that's deep. That's dirty. And then, see, he does this double team. It takes me a while to really kind of, start paying attention and start looking for it. Haven't played against too many people who double team and then just wide open to the hoop with Nowitzki. Kind of hoped he would finish that up. But he didn't. Instead, we just take some free throws and live with the fact that we are not scoring a whole bunch of points, but there's still a lot of time to go. This is where I've noticed sometimes you'll get on a good run right at the start of the game and, like, forget the fact that basketball is a game of runs. Like, you'll just straight up forget that you're going to go on runs too. They're going to go on runs. I tried to draw a foul there. I probably should have just pulled it. Like, I probably should have just stepped up and taken the jumper. He's got a good mid-range shooting, so... Like, Sloan, Goodrich, like, these guys can shoot that mid-range jumper, no problem. He runs the screen and roll with Harden all day, gets a great mismatch. I play terrible defense, but get lucky. He's not shooting amazing compared to the fact that... Oh, and he just gets thrown. you know, compared to how many open shots he's gotten as well, so he could be up a lot more than he is, but we're in a good position. And then again, I'll start paying attention to this. Like, he pressures that every single time, like every time, and I'll start punishing that. But again, it's just I hadn't played anyone who does any of this kind of stuff, so it's okay though. We'll start to get ahead of that. It's a wide open shot. You got to bust it, and he does. There we go. Starting to feel a rhythm. Just trying to keep it relatively close in the first, trying to really get used to this lockdown. I'm so late on the switch. You know, he's running the pick and roll every time with Harden, so gonna have to figure that out. And Harden misses a free throw. That's always good. Be pretty lucky to get Harden to miss too. But at this point, I'm just praying for the fact that I don't have single digits at the end of the first quarter. We're down 12. Trying to get the foul. Get the foul. Okay, got a chance to get ourselves up to 9 here. Hate Muggsy Bogues so far. This is the first game I decided to pop him in. See what he is. I'm pretty sure you're going to see him get contested by like either Eaton or Nowitzki or someone like that. And they're just there. They're just standing there, and he gets a heavy contest just because the guy's so big right by him. Yeah, and he's smart with Harden. He's got Muggsy just back him down, take the easy layup. But we get lucky. He misses it. I think it's right here. I think he just is going to just... I think I'm going to pump fake him or something. Yeah, see? And then I just shoot. Heavy contest. Heavy contest. I got him up and everything. I could have kicked that out to George, but I'll take it. Heavy contest. The guy wouldn't do anything but has his back to him. So Muggsy, after seeing that, I was like, I don't know how big a fan I am of that, and we won't be seeing too much more Muggsy Bogues this game, to be honest. That's going to be pretty much it. And I was being really greedy with my block attempts this game as well. Like, I was trying to block stuff instead of just holding up on the right thumbstick, and just getting the contest and just living with the contest. And at this point, time's running out. We're just trying to get anything. Marley to the hoop. We're in the double digits. We've gotten it back within single digits of the score. 21-13 after we were down, I think, 12-0 or something like that to start. So don't give up on a game just because time's running out. But then we start the second. And he's at 21 points at the start of the second quarter, too. That's something I wanted to pay attention to because I noticed something when I was setting these up that I was curious. And there goes the double team. He gets an instant jump ball. I was passing. I actually saw it coming that time. And I was passing as soon as I could. But we've got an even little jump ball here. No height advantage. And we both jump terribly. But it's okay. Paul George gets the ball back. Takes the foul. We're living okay. And these inbound plays, man, they are so dirty. It's so scary to inbound the ball. Like, it can be pretty... Oh. We'll take the foul. We'll take the shooting foul. We did... I don't know if we saw, but Eddie Jones, I believe it was Eddie Jones, had cut off to the right and was standing wide open. So, that's the kind of stuff, when you're playing people, especially really good people who aren't going to jump, being able to see that and hit that immediately would be huge. And then he brings in Westbrook, so his backup point guard's Westbrook. He's got Porzingis. Like, it's a solid team. Like, we're both quite even. I have a pretty good team, nothing amazing. I'm running mostly a completely dom team with a few decent rubies. I don't have anything. Rubies are the worst thing on my team, so it's not like I have just a terrible team. See, this is me already going, okay, here's the double team, and the problem is my power forward is like he's smart. But we get the wide open corner shot, and I mean, it was late, but man, you're wide open, bro. Paul George hits that all day. George hits that all day. He gets the board, but we get the steal, and that's an intentional foul. He didn't want me to fast break him, I guess. There wasn't, like, Porzingis was back. Maybe he wanted a timeout. Maybe he was doing it so he could make some substitutions and go into the timeout. At this point, I was just checking their energy levels, making sure I didn't need to do anything special since I have the extra time. We're within 8. We've been within 8 for a while. Minutes been going by. Just kind of been a little back and forth. Second quarters where you're starting to feel people out, but you want to mix your play up a little bit. And that's what he's doing. He's doing a great job of it. He didn't double team in the first bib. He gets a great look. And bricks again, like these great looks. Our timings are off. We're not green lighting, which, in all honesty, like, you don't have to green light a shot to make a shot. Like, if anyone's telling you, well, on a wide open shot, you have to green light it. Like, nah, you're not going to guarantee make it if you don't green light it, but your good shooters will hit shots. And Bernard in the corner, a little late, wide open, bricks it again. And we're really just waiting for these things to fall. Bernard's not the best three-point shooter. I think he's a B+, B-, somewhere in there on his threes. But he's not, like, if he's standing at the three-point line wide open, and you have the card, don't be scared to shoot it. He knocks him down. I'm pretty sure we'll see him knock one down this game standing wide open. And I'm starting to notice he sags off my point guard, like especially when he's doing stuff, he'll start to sag off. So I'm going to use that a little bit later as well. And then trying to get a foul again, don't know how, like he jumped, don't know how that wasn't a foul. But it wasn't. Scottie Pippen, I can live with him taking threes, preferably not just wide open threes. But of most of the people he has on the court, if any of them are going to be taking threes and just holding up that right thumbstick, I'm not jumping anymore, starting to get back into a little 2K vibe, and then he just backs off. Why I didn't shoot that, I don't know. I was getting a play set up, I think, and then we end up with a 3-second violation. And Nowitzki's probably yelling at my point guard saying, shoot the ball. I had position for the rebound. Like your defender was playing in the paint. Don't know why I didn't shoot that. And then Westbrook gets an easy drive. Surprised he got the pass off. Porzingis, man, honestly, every time I played against Porzingis, like, he's pretty beastie. I don't know that I'd want him as my starting four, but when you bring him in against other backup fours, man, he can be good. Not what I was trying to do. I was trying to go for a pump fake, and if you've ever played 2K online, sometimes your pump fakes get drawn into shots. And it is what it is. Yeah, it's okay. My Paul George missed a wide open three on the corner, so if you're Paul, stay in, and he stays in. Had to hit that, and then Bibby, that's a corner shot. He can't miss that. He doesn't. We're getting it back within range. Still not scoring a lot. Low scoring first half so far. Like both teams aren't shooting well. Whether it's the players just aren't hitting the shots they should. He should have dunked that. Oh, but he's going to get a dunk anyways. Oh! Eaton. Eaton is a beast. And probably not the best shot, but guess what? Eaton pump fake to get the opening. Bernard King clean up the points. And we're starting to get it back within manageable distance. 6-point game. Just trying to play good D. Let him do the same stuff he's doing. Oh, King isn't going to get blocked. You're not going to get him from behind. There we go. Getting it back within 4. Fast breaking it. Oh, I pulled too far off. But he misses it. And we got good shot D. So we got back in time. That's his first foul under 2 minutes. So now any fouls we draw put us on the line. Like, that's a thing to pay attention to. Once it gets down to 2 minutes, try to get a foul. It limits their ability to go for steals on you. Because if they do go for a steal on you, they're going to put you at the line. So anytime you get under 2 minutes and he sags off Eddie Jones, who just splashes it. Jones is a great three-point shooter. I swear his window to make a shot is so big. You don't want to leave Karl Anthony Towns wide open from 3, but we get okay. Going back to Jones again, seeing if he's feeling it. Nah, but Jones has a real good window, like I was saying. Like, it's a real wide window to be able to shoot from. If I early or late, he splashes a lot of those. He's really good at getting open. Big fan of the Eddie Jones card. If you're looking at Ruby reward cards to pick up, Eddie Jones is probably the most solid one that I have. And he goes for the inbound steal again. I throw it like an idiot, but we get away with it. Didn't really matter. There's only a handful of seconds left. I've been trying to figure out what he was doing there. Like, it's right before halftime, so I don't know what changes he was making, like what you would need to do right before halftime. With a half second, this is going to be hard to catch it, shoot it, get it off in time. And yeah. Watch part 2 coming up right right after this.